سلام به روی ماه همه کیلرهای گل. اسمم دریم کیلره. به کانال خودتون خیلی خیلی خوش اومدین. ویدیو امروز اومدیم با اولین پارت از بازی ریدمپشن که میخوام به صورت داستانی دنبالش بکنم و تا آخرین مرحلهش رو با هم دیگه بریم. همراه من باشید. حتما همین الان کانال من رو سابسکرایب بکنید، لایک خوشگل ویدیو بدین و زنگوله رو به خاطر خودتون فعالش بکنین که تا ویدیو میذارم با خبر بشین و تشبیه ویدیو من رو ببینین. خیلی خیلی عشق این دم تک تکتون گرم که من لطف دارین از من حمایت میکنید. بدون معطلی بریم داخل گیم. خب بچه های گل، بازی با یک موزیک ملایم شروع شد. دارم عاشق میشم. بچه بازی از شرکت راکستاری همتون میدونم، نیاز به توضیح دادن نداره، یه خودتون میدونم. جان مارستان بودیم که رفت صورت خشخشی. جان مارستان آخرین خبر هم اولین خبری هم چیزایی داره میگه. بچه این دوتا مامورین دولت. خب ما به عنوان عضو سابق داخل یک گروه خلافکار اومدن پیدامون کردن و از اون میخوام که یک کاری واسهشون انجام بدیم. Rockstar خب بچه ما رو فرستان دنبال یه مأموریت که مأموریتش اینه که باید بریم اون دوستای سابقمون رو که داخل یه گروه بودن بکشیم که از خانواده ریدمپشن.
I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we...
خواستم سابتایتلش فعال بکنم اما
help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other, and who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
و اما رسیدیم به شهر و اما گفته که دو تو سالن میگه بریم داخل سالن.
You just keep calm,
I'll
woman.
go and never come back.
اوکی میریم تو سالن.
Mr. Marston! Mr. Marston, over here! You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
خب میگه که جیکو دنبال کنه تو ده هورسز به اسبا. اوکی ما هم دنبالش میکنیم.
Well, here, let's mount up and hit the trail. I ain't much of a fella for gossip.
Yes, man.
Take it easy until we're out of town. Ain't no point in causing a ruckus.
Yes, I should probably be going.
Mr. Marston, sir.
No,
That ain't gonna get us to the fort no quicker.
Ain't you looking great this evening?
Whoa now.
برونش.
Come!
هی. اوه بازم بزن.
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking.
خاص فکر نمیشه. برو داشته بگیر. یه کاریم به چی؟ من از بس با موس چیز بازی کردم این
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hold up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all? Yeah.
دنبال این نرم. برو اصلا خسته شد. بادشو بگیر.
Yeah. Oh, it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you're better off not knowing.
look much like no Blackwater fella.
That's because I ain't.
If I'm being honest, I don't care much for those highfalutin big city types. Not much at all.
Blackwater ain't much of a city. More of a town with delusions, but no, me neither.
Gio! A fella told me he was out in Blackwater a few months back and saw one of them newfangled carriages without horses.
Is that so?
And you wind them up like a clock. Damnedest thing ye ever saw without the aid of liquor, he told me. Come on, Mr. Marston. That ain't how we do things around here. Damn coyotes. What a waste of good meat. Not far now, Mr. Marston. The fort's just over this hill. Whoa!
Whoa!
Listen, mister. This here's what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
ما میمونیم و یه دونه قلعه خلافکار. خب با بریم روبروی ببینیم با چی طرفیم. گازشی بگیر آقای اسب. گازشی نمیگیره دیگه اینجا. نمیتونیم با تک تک بزنیم. بله داستان شروع شد بچه. بیل بچه بیل
I've come for you!
رفیقش بیل
Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
میگه بیا بیرون همین الان.
Go away now, John.
Don't
make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge. No more Dutch. And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
بچه فعلا که پارت یکمون فقط با داستان باید بگذره. فقط تونستیم دیگه اسب برونیم. اومدیم تا اینجا. خوب بازم بچه اون خانم هست که بهتون گفتم بیاد کمکمون میکنه. نگاهی بازیگر با اسلحه اومده کجا؟ اومد که تیرانداز قهاری بودن زدن دهنمو سرویس کردن. دانش کم آدم خرزوری. زیر فشاره. این همون دختر است که بهتون گفتم قرار کمکمون بکنه. خب بچه مرحله اولمون کلا با داستانش گذشت. New friend, old problems. دوست جدید، مشکل قدیمی. خب.
Well, you're alive.
میگه تو زنده ای.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die,
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarlane. Miss Bonnie McFarlane.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarlane. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
I was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
خلاصه بچه‌ها دیگه اول از اون با مثل سگ کار بکشه دیگه بهش وابسته چی بگن مدیون شدیم بهشون. بله بدبختی از اینجا شروع شد که ما احساس مدیون بودن کردیم. کجا بریم؟ جوین بوینی. اوکی بزن بریم. خوب با این که تیر خوردیم داریم میدونیم. لا از اسب خطره. دیگه میتونی با یکی نگاه کنی با یکی
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here.
بله بچه مأموریت اولمون شروع شد. بالاخره داستان تمام شد. بریم که یه اسب مال منه؟ یا مال منه؟ این سوار آیه
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarlane.
Howdy, ma'am.
How do you do, sir? Come on, then. I'll show you around the property.
بشین تا بریم بشین یادشه بگی یواش یواش میگه بری تو من نمیتونم من عادت دارم میکشم بزنم اسب
To your right is the general store. You won't find freezing high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished. I don't have time to be waiting around.
Let's go.
Try to keep up, will you?
اوه ایران می‌آوردیم ای رو می‌آوردیم آره بنه
That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
هیچ هورس.
Come on.
اول میپریم پایین. بعد ما هیچش میکنیم بیرون. اوه. بندش بزن اونجا. خجالت بکش.
Come on, I don't bite.
دیگه اسپران میکنه الان. باشه بیرون. داشت در واقع سوارکاری یا ایکی هم باشم به اون آموزش میدم اول بازی.
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
دعوتمون که خونه رو خونه رو بنشون. حتی خونه و اهل خونه. بله شب میشه.
Mr. Marston.
Miss McFarland.
Remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Ready, Mr. Marston? Let's mount.
آجی سیو نداری اینجوری من بگم سیو مولتی پلیگر هم داره بچه‌های عزیز. اوکی خب من ترجیح میدم که فعلا دیگه اینو ادامه ندیم بچه‌ها. به عنوان پارت یک کافی که تا این ویدیومون خیلی بالا نره و سعی میکنم به صورت داستانی کلش رو برم براتون. اگه حال کردی با این ویدیو و دوست داری که پارت‌های دیگه واسه قرار بدم حتما داخل کامنت واسم بنویسین. یه دونه سابسکرایب خوشگل اون پایین است دکمهش قرمز رنگ حتما بزنید سرش و اینکه یه دونه لایک خوشگل ویدیو بدین و زنگوله رو به خاطر خودتون فعالش می‌کنین که تا ویدیو میذارم با خبر بشین و تشریف ویدیو من رو ببینین. خیلی خیلی عشق این دم تک تکتون گرم که من لطف دارین و از من حمایت می‌کنین. تا ویدیوی بعدی فعلا